How come I don't hear that redeem? Where's the redeem? Maybe Cloudbot was waiting for the stream to start. Maybe he doesn't recognize it yet. Let me try that again. Mind Goblin Blorb, thank you for the 2 months. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. Is Ohio off? It's not a wig. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, Cloudbot is working. It's just that one redeem. Cheers. Is he gonna type text all stream long? Hello, Pop Taffy. Yeah, wait, Poil's not real. We proved that. We found that out. The fuck? Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Where's the coding? Look, I wasn't quite set up all the way. That's what I was just wrapping up right here. But I had to click start or else I'd be late. Look, I'm trying to code a chat run today. All right? And do I have my notes open? I think so. The prompt for this run that I'm working on today, thank you, it's not purple. The prompt for this run is Pokemon but realistic, okay? And what it meant by that was you can't see the HP bars, and that's basically it. There's just no stats when you're battling. You don't know like where you stand on your XP or your health. And my thinking is that's not far enough. If we're going to make Pokemon but realistic, it needs more than that. I've already started that. That part is basically done. I just need to hide like the levels and stuff. That's done. You labeled this as boring, but this is the most excited I've been for a stream in weeks. Let me see if I can pull open my notes here. I'm thinking there needs to be more than that. What the? This is so covered up. There we go. Here's my thinking. There needs to be more. What language? We're going to do decomp. I'm thinking there needs to be like belly added to the system, kind of like Mystery Dungeon. Thank you for the nice shirt. I think it is a nice shirt. I'll be decomping tonight too. Ooh, okay. I think there needs to be a belly system. And my consideration, when I say belly, it's like you have to eat food to survive. My consideration is that maybe we get rid of Sheen on Pokemon. And Sheen is like contest stat values. Like how cool a Pokemon is, how beautiful it is, how cute it is, etc., etc., how smart it is, etc., etc. Wait, what happened with the YouTube system? Why are you saying a threat? But what if Pokemon started with that when you caught them? They had like a full Sheen. And then based on the RTC, like maybe every 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it goes down. And if it hits 0, your Pokemon faints and it dies. You had the Munchlax belt? I'll think about it. Pokemon potty time? We have to bring the potty back, okay? Mid-battle, there's a random chance I'm thinking that your Pokemon has to use the potty. Alright? It just, your turn fails. It's basically like your Pokemon doesn't obey you for a turn because it needs to go potty. I'm thinking, too, you can use, like different items to increase the belly back up, but they only work if the conditions are met to use the item. Like, you can't give it, like, an orange berry and its health is full. You have to get it hurt first. Add weed into the game. That would be epic. That would be so cool, dude. It'd be sick. I'm thinking age could be a factor too, kind of like belly, where some stat gets replaced with the Pokemon's age, and if it hits like 80 or 100, it dies, based on RTC. I did not see your last message. Does that mean there will only be physical attacks? No, not that realistic. Not like they're animals. It's not like you catch a Zigzagoon and it's a raccoon. Pseudocode? Subtle, I don't know what that means. Real time 8 hours of sleep. Just spitballing here. Leftovers is a really interesting idea, actually. I didn't even think of that. That's a really good idea. keeps belly full. I like that a lot. That's a good thought. That's a really good thought. Like I said from the prompt, stats and shit are invisible. The HUD is basically invisible. I'll try to make it so you can only see names of the Pokemon. The summary is unavailable past the first page. And in addition to this, abilities are invisible. It'd be so sick if you give your Pokemon dementia and make them forget moves. If the age gets to a certain number, they start to forget moves. Yeah, it would be like if you were in the Pokemon world. Like imagine you were Ash Ketchum. This is more realistic. I don't know if I want this to be 1 in 25 as well. I haven't decided on if that's the number I want. I want a fair number that doesn't feel like it's like making the game a nightmare, but it's still annoying. Need to have French dip. Held berries could still add to the belly, I think. Food has a shelf life. That's an interesting thought. I don't know how I would continue to implement that. We'd have to add a lot of variables and keep track of a lot of things. But that's a good idea. We need Wendy's. We're not putting Wendy's in the game. Can you make it so that after every kill your Mon loses attack because they're tired? Maybe... Stats decrease during battle automatically. If your Pokemon gets 2 damage in their fight, special attack and speed gets lowered, like Archop's defeatist ability, but worse. I guess I could add an ability to the game that's like a turn counter or something. And it continuously drops like every 5 turns or something, like a couple of stages, like attack and like speed or something. Functional stock market system. Different days in the RTC, like the value of things just changed. And if you buy a bunch of items, the stock market crashes. Or like things inflate and deflate. I don't think Vaporeon has to do with that. I don't think I'm going to implement a stock market. That sounds like too much work, but functional stock market is funny, and I will put it at the bottom. That's a reach goal. If your Pokemon gets put to sleep, the opposing Pokemon just wails on it till it gets knocked out. I mean, that happens in the game already. Or do you mean it just dies that turn? Should I do Minecraft or work on my game? It is up to you, Blord. Totally up to you. Permanent injuries. If a Pokemon's HP gets too low too many times, it gets a permanent debuff. What if... Okay, this is another reach one, because I'd have to really think about how to do this. What if Pokemon gets hit hard enough, like loses 80% of HP in one hit, it gets a permanent debuff. Pokemon a bath. Yeah, that might be too much. Too much. I don't know about baths. I don't know if that's going to kill them. I think based on like the RTC causing auto faint, I think a bath would just be a waste of time. I think it would be more likely you're killing your Pokemon rather than helping them. Make sure to get Terraria. I still have never played. Supply and demand for item shops. I'll keep that. I know you can't see like down here. I'll keep that with the stock market. I'm more focused on the stuff that impacts Pokemon and the difficulty of the game rather than like the marts. What are we coding, fam? We're adding more to the idea of a chat run right now. I'm really liking this. I'm liking the ideas you guys are presenting. Instead of fleeing once you kill a Pokemon, you stay in the battle with a 100% catch rate. Yeah, but if it's dead, it's dead. Like this, the way I'm interpreting this is it's a Nuzlocke. So if you kill a Pokemon, it's dead. You know? Can't watch because you have no audio. That sucks. But I appreciate you stopping by to say hello. You can't hear me. I don't know why I'm reacting to that. You can't hear me. Make the bike and running shoes have a trip and eat shit chance that kills the Pokemon in the front. Okay, like a 1 in 5,000. I'm going to put that below this one. 1 in 5,000 chance if running or biking, you trip and eat shit and the Pokemon in front dies. Like you just landed on an egg, but it's the Pokeball. Wait, what am I reading here? Pokemon that can be attracted to both genders. Oh, you're thinking attract should affect all genders. I think that is not a reach goal. I think that is an easy implementation. Easy implementation. Easy. See if the people want gay, Christopher. Now, are you saying they want gay or they want gay Christopher? Because those are two different things. If we're talking about like, oh, they want the game to be gay, that's one thing. But if they're saying gay Christopher, I have unfortunate news. That I'm straight. I'm sorry. Both. Or what else do you guys think? What else are you guys thinking? What else can we implement? Whether it's a reach goal of this hack or it's not a reach goal. No, I'm not pulling it. I'm not pulling it. One is impossible for me. Pokemon lose levels if you don't use them enough. Ooh. I was thinking, okay, here's the thought. You guys tell me if this is a good one. If your Pokemon's left in the PC for too long, it dies. Or it hates you. Or actually, no, its friend value goes down as it's in the PC. I think that would be more beatable because your Pokemon dies if they're in the party. So they just die. Pokemon can live like a chance of a sturdy proc. So sturdy's always active at a 10% chance. I don't know. Each encounter slot per header can only be caught or defeated once. You get Undertale, but nobody came. I don't know if I fully understand it. So it's like Nuzlocke, but Undertale. 1 in 100,000 chance for a rock to fall and cause the player to reset their entire save file. No. That's too RNG. As funny as that is. What are the odds that happens to you in real life? Probably much greater than 1 in 100,000. If a Pokemon's friendship is too low, it doesn't obey you. Exactly. That's exactly my thinking. Okay. That one I think should be like up by bathroom break. If a Pokemon is in the PC, friendship goes down and too low equals no obey. I think that's good. I think that's a good one. Double battles are gay couples. Go corpse and sending out a dead Pokemon. Chance a Pokemon starts with cancer. No. Okay, wait. We could replace Pokerus with the Pokemon is ill and raise the odds. We could do that. And then all of its stats are terrible. Its IVs are like the weakest they could be, and I don't know. It's just weak. Permanently badly poisoned. We could make it badly poisoned and like terrible IVs and raise the chance. Okay, I like this. 1 IV across the board. Permanently badly poisoned. 5% chance that your Pokemon can fall asleep every turn. Make it if your Pokemon gets put to sleep from sleep spore or trainer goes to sleep as well, so you can't use items. That might be tricky to implement. That might be a really tricky one. Okay, what about this? What about this? And I'll put it down. I'll put it down here. If a Pokemon is asleep... Wait, no. If RTC equals night, 30% chance... No, 20% chance Pokemon falls asleep. I think that makes more sense. If it's nighttime when you're playing, there's a 20% chance Pokemon falls asleep. which is interesting if we play it on stream because it'll almost always be night when I'm streaming. Random chance for Pokemon to catch an STD if left in the daycare. What if, okay, we could do that. We'd have to figure out how to implement an STD and what that entails. Like, it would be easier to replace something that exists than to make something new, like make a new illness. So what if instead of an STD, your Pokemon could just die? Like there's a chance that while it's in the daycare, it passes away if you leave it too long or something. Turbo burn. Wait, that's kind of funny, actually. Wait. This chat from somebody who might have just popped in. Imagine looking at this chat. STD is basically turbo burn. AIDS. Pokey AIDS. Pikachu has a chance. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Chance of STD if daycare too long. Permanent burn. Or it skips 5% chance it skips turn to scratch itself. What if its ability gets replaced? What if we just add an ability for STD and then it's permanent burn. It causes it to be burned. Oh, it has a chance to... That's a genius idea. That's genius. That's genius. Okay, if your Pokemon's in the daycare for way too long, it gets an STD, and the STD causes permanent burn, but contact moves can cause burn, like Flame Body. That's genius. That is genius. You can set trap cards. I don't think that's realistic. What are you coding? Right now we're planning out coding for a chat run to add on to it and make it crazy. Slugma and Macargo infect burn on every mon except themselves if they appear in battle. That's a funny idea, but it is very specific. I'm thinking let's put it above stock market because I think it's more feasible than the stock market. Where's the stock market? Let's put it... I'm typing it in. It's not on screen. Remember, if we make it too long, there's no shot we're gonna like get it done in a timely fashion. It's gonna take a long time to make. But I think this is a genius idea. Accidentally hit your teammate in confusion. Wait, there were some that I saw. There were some that I saw that are already built, so we could just implement them right away. So I'm gonna actually add them to the top here. Like, for example, Pokemon can evolve mid-battle. That's already been built. Somebody already has, like, existing code to do that, for example. Wild encounters function like Safari Zone. What if always chance of a Pokemon fleeing in wild battles? So that you can still play it like normal, but there's always a % chance that a Pokemon will flee. 100% of Feebas shiny. I would call that inaccurate. Certain Pokemon are gay and certain ones are bi. That might be more effort than it's worth, to be honest with you. It'd be easier to just say all Pokemon can love each other. We'll just let the whole spectrum ride. That would be easier, and it would be more fulfilling for everyone. Chrysicola X Realism Pokemon. Make every monkey Pokemon have the Gorilla Tactics ability no matter what. Give yourself a rock option in battle where you can just hurl a rock. Put that down towards the bottom. Rock in wild battle, question mark. Rottweiler, thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. That's very kind of you. Are you winning, Chris? Can you make shinies more likely to flee? Smokey! Urinal shitter. Seto. Ramsey. Let's go. Gabriel. I don't... Would it be easy to implement it so that if the Pokemon is shiny, like, is there any sort of check for a shiny other than, like, the personality value or whatever? Is there another check that just says this is shiny? I guess? There has to be, right? Have one song play throughout the game. What if there's no music? What if there's no music and it's just ambient noises? Shinies always had Pokerus and an STD. Shiny checks were like at the very end. I can't remember. Well, you got one back, Smokey. It worked out. What are we coding tonight? We are right now coming up with ideas for a realistic Pokemon run based on a chat run. No music but environmental sounds. I do like that. It wouldn't be hard to do either. You just replace everything with FFFF as far as IDs go. Or you just make all the midis empty and then implement a couple that are just environmental noises and you put them in as the different areas depending on if it's outside, inside, in a cave, underwater, wherever. This is Emerald, by the way. The shiny ding. I don't think that's an ID. I think that's just determined when it knows it's shiny. Let's do down here by bathroom break. No music. Environment noises. Ambiance. Would there be trainers as Pokemon that you can catch? No. That is way more effort than it's worth. It's not realistic. We'd just be making what's it called? Was that game that came out with it's GTA but Pokemon? Owen, thank you for the 1. Canna, it's you. Let's go. After XYZ steps, your shoes wear thin and you can't run. Pal World is the one I'm thinking of. Thank you. That I feel like I think that's a funny idea. Wait, Gur got one. Owen, thank you. Yeah, holy shit. Thank you for the 1, Owen. Let's go. I just completely lost my train of thought because of that. With the running shoes thing, I feel like that's a funny idea, but it's more like a anti-quality of life as opposed to like an actual problem in the game. It'll just make things slower. 5% chance to get robbed in a city. You'd have to implement that on every town, though. Every single city, you'd have to make it so that a sprite can appear in a certain XY location and come and rob you. So that might be more effort than it's worth, but it's funny. 3% of Pokemon are masochists. What does that mean? What does that mean? Your Pokemon can flee the battle without your command. Wait. Here's one. I'm going to put it by ill. If your Pokemon is a lower level than the opponent by a percentage of the difference, your Pokemon might get scared and lose a turn. I like that. Your Pokemon can just get scared and be like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. Get stabbed. It's in Australia. All wild Pokemon are spiders. A gun pulled on the character like an anime. Okay. Here's what we have right now. Pokemon can evolve mid-battle. That's free. Always chance of a Pokemon fleeing. Items are edible and increase belly, depending on the item. Leftovers makes the belly full. Maybe food has a shelf life. I don't know. That sounds like a difficult one to implement. Diagonal movement. I think that's already been built, so that might be an easy one. Maybe stats decrease during the battle automatically. I'm going to put parentheses, Pokemon get tired. Gender can impact any... What am I saying in this one? There we go. That's better. Attract works on everything. I have one-use gun. I don't know about that. Give the trainer a gun to kill annoying trainers. It's an auto win. A gun. I'm not adding a gun. There's a different chat run that's Pokemon with a gun. That's a different run. That's another day. You have to pay for a membership fee for every gym. You pay for a fee to challenge a gym. When you walk in, you have to pay. Pokemon have age. The plan is replace Sheen because Sheen is goddamn useless in this run. There are no contests in this run. Fuck contests. There's no music. It's environment ambiance. In a random chance, your Pokemon can miss a turn to go potty. If a Pokemon is in the PC, its friendship goes down, and if its friendship is too low, then they don't obey. No. Level's not age because you can have a high-level Pokemon you catch in the wild, so it doesn't make sense. Higher age means more likely to die. Pokemon die, they're gone. Nuzlocke. If a Pokemon is in the PC, friendship goes down, and if it's too low, they don't obey. If your Pokemon is a lower level than the opponent by a percentage of the difference, your Pokemon might get scared and lose a turn. Pokemon can be randomly ill, where they have one IV across the board and be permanently badly poisoned. If the RTC is night, there's a 20% chance Pokemon fall asleep. There's a chance of an STD if they're in the daycare too long. Permanent burn, but contact with that Pokemon can cause a burn. Stats are invisible. HUD is invisible. And the summary is invisible beyond the first page. Can't access it. Abilities on the first page are invisible. Your HP is always invisible. Your level's always invisible. And I haven't done this yet, but the level ups need to be unknown. And then the reach ones, the super reach ones, are rock and wild battles. Macargo and Slugma burn everything. If a Pokemon gets hit hard enough, it loses, it loses 80% of its HP or more in one hit. It gets a permanent debuff. 1 in 5,000 chance if you're running or biking, you trip and eat shit, and the first Pokemon in the front dies. And a functional stock market is the largest reach. If it's level 100, it dies. I don't think that's, feasible in a run, though. That's a little... it won't happen. It doesn't propose a challenge. Because it's so hard to get to level 100. It's not going to happen before you beat the game. If your Pokemon feels scared, 1 in 20 chance per turn, it will force you to run away from the wild Pokemon. Let's add that to the percent difference. If wild runs away, flee battle. Roar activates, basically. What's the challenge? We're trying to write a chat run, but we're adding to it. Healthcare costs okay, Pokemon Center costs money. That's not a hard one. That's not a hard one to implement. I'll put that over by bathroom break. Is this your hack? Technically, but it's not Chrysicola. Baby Pokemon do no damage. Maybe. What if your Pokemon gets confused and just uses a wrong move? We could do... I'm going to put it down towards the randomly ill section. Confusion can also cause wrong move. Human-like egg group have a chance of falling in love with you, which boosts stats. It gives you new-gen games where you get toughed it out for you. Items can be knocked off in battle. There's a move that does that, though. Every Pokemon knows Pain Split. I don't know if that's realistic. If you send out an egg in battle, it will disappear upon fainting. That would be hard to implement, because then you have to implement the egg being able to go into battle. Baby Pokemon immune to infatuation STDs. Okay, that has to... okay, if we do STDs... I'm going to add this onto STDs. Baby Pokemon cannot be affected. I'm adding that onto that. That is a good point. We don't want that to ever be the case. It'll just be a check for this specific Pokemon because there's not a lot of babies. Flying should be weak to normal. No, we're not going to change the type advantage and disadvantage. Random chance for the sun to explode and destroy the earth, ending the run. 1 in a million chance. I don't even know if I wrote 1 million. Game resets and deletes your save file. That sucks. I don't like that idea. STD resistant bonds. True. We would probably want to do a table. I mean, it could be like an or. I think it's like it's small enough that you could just make a bunch of or statements that are like, or the Pokemon ID is this, or the Pokemon ID is this, or the Pokemon ID is this. Because there's only like 10 baby Pokemon by Gen 3. Unless we were to add a bunch of gens. If we were to build this off of like Emerald Enhanced or whatever it's called, that'd be a nightmare. That annoying Pokemon live streamers. Okay, so everyone but me. My button didn't work. Why didn't it work? Oh. Never mind, voice mod isn't working with me today. Is there a hair in my microphone? Like a beard hair? Making sure this wasn't bass time. Does it look like bass time? Stream is no longer boring. Tax is a heinous idea. Add it. Okay, so, all right. I see the vision. If you buy something at the mart, let's say after purchasing, takes away an additional 7% of the price. Pokemon dating simulator. Was Crazy House rule feasible where your Pokemon faints if the opponent catches it and uses it against you? You mean for a run? I haven't attempted it yet. Welcome from Tasty's stream. You have a mother and father, therefore live a stable upbringing, don't run away from home. Welcome from the Tasty raid. Welcome. Testicle raid is an insane thing to write into a chat, but welcome. Sand attack to pocket sand. No. It doesn't add to it. You put one in the Discord that YouTube wouldn't let you say. That's a bit scary. Do I look? Do I check that idea? Northern America has no tax included in the price. It's included afterwards. It's a scam. It's all a scam. Make the region Ohio. No, this is Emerald. Okay, maybe that does make it more realistic in a way because it's a real place. But we're not going to name it Ohio. Pokemon need food and water. Well, water's included in the food. I think if you do both, it's just adding more work to the same thing. Welcome from Tasty's raid. It's tough to do a raid when you have sub-only mode on. No, it's genius. It's genius. Birch calls you often to check on your deck's completion. Okay, wait. We could make it so your phone rings less, but Birch calls way more. Add Chandelure. I pinged you in the Discord. Please check the idea. Better be... Okay. Let me see it. Make it so... I'm not going to add a condom to the game. I'm not going to do that. Look, and the reason is because I wouldn't feel very good if you had a Togepi. Somebody's like playing the game and they have a Togepi and they're like, I'm going to give a condom to the Togepi. I'm going to give a condom to the Smoochum. I'm going to give a condom to the Vaporeon. All good. Welcome to the stream. We are planning ideas for a chat run to add on to it of a realistic game. We had a slow stream today because Streamlabs stopped working and everyone left because they couldn't get bananas. That's brutal. They just left because I'm not getting points. This isn't worth it. Chat needs a bathroom break. No, we're not making crossbreeding. No. Stop putting them in general. I'm not adding lotion. No. I'm not looking at any more of the ideas that are in general. If you can't put them into the YouTube chat, they're not going into the game. They're not going to be edited. You have to pay for a gym membership. This was brought up earlier. Did we do that? Each gym adds to your hourly bill? How'd that work? We'd have, if a flag is active, I'm assuming. If a flag is active, then gym membership gets turned on. Every hour in the RTC, you get charged X amount times the amount of badges you have. Add flies that you have to swat away. How'd that work? Like it... Holy shit. No, I'm not doing chat makes a fan game. I'm doing chat runs. This is something that's been... I want you to look at my channel and see how many videos I've done of this. This is chat being more involved in the idea. It can be based off your script in the fake mon run, but with it taking your money instead of giving you a mon. Wait, what are you referring to now? It's not like a Sandshrew? It was Eradicate. It was Eradicate. Super Mario 64 Chaos Edition. Press down to not die. Okay, wait. When would that trigger? When would that come up? PC costs money? Yo, oh, the Pokemon Center. Oh, we already have that. I thought you meant the PC, like the computer. Chat makes game ROM hack. This is all going to be just done by me in this circumstance. This is just ideas to code the game. Because initially I had some stuff for like realistic Pokemon game, but now I'm intrigued by chat's ideas and I want to put them in. I think we have a lot here though. I feel like we have quite a bit here to work with. Like if I read them off, mid-battle evolutions, always a chance of Pokemon fleeing. I don't think I'm going to do the 1 in a million chance of the reset. That's just bullshit. You need to eat items to keep belly full. However, leftovers keeps the belly full. If the belly is not full, if it goes to 0, the Pokemon dies. Food is a shelf life. I'm going to move more towards the bottom. That sounds kind of tough to do for all of your food in the bag. Because then you need like a marker to indicate that the item is food. And then beyond that, it needs to keep track of all the food in your bag and have variables set to them for like their shelf life. So there's a lot of different moving pieces there. We are doing a fake mod run too, but I don't think it's been in progress for a while. Game needs a cheeseburger. Works like an X attack and defense combined, but increases flinch chance to represent trips to the bathroom. Well, we have bathroom planned. We have potty break planned for mid-battle. What if you add medical stuff like potions as the opposite of food? Like they make your belly decrease? I mean, there could be items that make your belly decrease. I don't know if it would be potions specifically. Like, let me think for a second. Let's get a list of items out in Pokemon Gen 3. I won't be adding new items to the game, for the record. I'm just going to edit existing items. So if I have this is all the items in the games. What would be considered an item that would, like, lower your belly? Like something you can just apply to a Pokemon. Like, does a vitamin? Not really. Does a stone? Not really. Repels don't apply to Pokemon. Mail? No. X attack? Not really, no. I mean, we could have like a held item that lowers belly as a consequence of increasing stats. Kind of like somebody, I think it was Blaze brought up with the Munchlax belt. If you give him milk, a pixelated Joe Bro milk picture pops up. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I will implement that. Too many potions, they throw up and faint. What if like too much medicine or vitamins causes the illness? It gives them Pokerus. What if we were awarded with one of the gym leaders' Pokemon at random in addition to winning the badge? That's too much help. Stay hydrated. Well, we already have the belly. Like, it would just be an additional belly. And the belly is going to be built off the sheen of a Pokemon. I don't really want to make a new variable to add to every Pokemon. I'd rather just work with something existing. If there was like another statistic tracked that's not really being used for battles and stuff, maybe. Soft sand lowers belly because you should need sand. Okay, what if it's something like Focus Band, Macho Brace, that's kind of it. Unless we do the eat sand. Incense, maybe. Maybe incense make hungry. Using too much Pokemon making them sick. Use too many potions, your Pokemon will OD and just die. We'd have to think of a way to keep track of potions as a statistic or a variable. But I like that idea. So let's do this. Let's do this. For belly, add on to this. And we'll say the following items will lower belly in battle. Choice items. What was I saw a good one. Quick Claw is a good one. Focus Band, Macho Brace, Incenses. I feel like that's about it, right? Lucky Egg? Well, the Lucky Egg is an egg, though. What if the smoke ball could get you sick? Like it inhales the carbon and then you can get sick. Farfetch's stick? I think if your belly was low in battle, it could eat the stick. It could use up the stick and then fill the belly. I think that would make more sense. Okay, I like that. Choice items, Quick Claw, Focus Band, Macho Brace, Incenses, lower the belly upon use. So like Incenses would be per turn, Macho Brace would be per kill, Focus Band would be when Focus Band activates, Quick Claw would be when Quick Claw activates, and choice items are every turn. Delete the experience share. EXP share is unobtainable. What if we replace the experience share with like a choice item? So you can get the choice item at the risk of killing your Pokemon. Shut the game corner down for being illegal. But it's legal in this game. It's legal in this game. Use the coin case to count to 10 for each Pokemon by using each digit of it to represent each Pokemon in the party. You would have to also then make sure if a Pokemon switches from the PC, that digit gets replaced to 0. Or, like, does it reset when you put the Pokemon on the PC, I guess? Would be the better question. Because it's not tied to the Pokemon. The story never happens. Are you going to get any food items at the start of the run? That's the scary part. You'd have to either implement berries earlier, like add a berry growing, whatever. You'd have to put finding Feebas today? No. We're planning some coding right now. What was I going to say? You'd either have to put berries early, put a food item in the player's PC, or make food obtainable at the mart by like a quantity so that it's not OP. Mom could give you some snacks. Actually, that's a good idea too. That is a good idea too. Mom gives you like a lemonade or something. Might be too cock and ball torture to be funny. Wait, what are you talking about? Your description, Chris, it speaks of Feebas. Yeah, click the link and see if it's on. Explain how the moving truck drove from Johto to Hoenn. It turns into a boat. 5 free Pokeballs, you get 5 free berries. Yeah, but then you have those berries until you get... Well, no, that would still be doable. You'd just be more broke. The Feebas banner? Not for new people. For new people looking at the thumbnail, it is this. I think. Effects can come back or an antidote can fail. Maybe? Leveling with Pokemon in grass can give diseases. Pokemon can have rabies. Do we just give a Pokemon a random, like a wild Pokemon, a random % chance to have an STD? Instead of adding another illness? Because we already have 2. Like, do we just do that where it's burning and contact can also burn your Pokemon if it hits you? Stink meter. No, someone brought up, that's funny, but someone brought up baths earlier. And the thing with baths is like, now you're battling against your belly to battle against your bathing. Because it's going to take time to go take a bath. And then at the same time, like, it's going to waste belly to go take the bath. Or if you're trying to get your belly up and going to collect items, it's going to waste your bath. So it becomes like unplayable in a way. It's like too much. Like, if we think of any more new things, I would argue, like, keep them separate from existing things. Did we say, like... Okay, no. Let's not do the random STD, because the chance of the Pokemon being ill is already there. Badly poisoned... No. Make the type chart more realistic. No, I'm not gonna alter the type chart. I'm not gonna alter the mechanics of the battling, other than like abilities and that kind of thing, and like the HUD. Like, I'm not gonna add any attacks or any of the types of the attacks or types of the Pokemon or any of that thing. Mom requires the cane item found in Pokemarts? What is the cane item? What are you talking about? The hell is the cane item? Oh, like you need your mom... You're saying your mom gets old and needs a cane? It is more effort than it's worth. Yeah, no Chandelier. Explosive. I'm gonna say with the item thing, smoke ball as a % chance to make your Pokemon permanently ill. You want to add an explosive. The rock option, you would just implement like the Safari Zone rock option to appear in the game. The only thing I'm thinking about is like, what do we do with the menu there? Do we expand the size of the menu and add the option, and then shrink the size of the message box? Or do we replace something? Because if we replace something, you lose functionality. Like, we can make it so you never switch and you have the chance for a rock. But I think that doesn't make it more realistic in any way. Explosion can be a dud. I don't know what you're talking about. When was that added? A little ways back. You can't use an old Pokemon unless they are holding or walking with a cane. No, I'd rather it be like you're kind of unaware of how old your Pokemon are. It's just like you have to estimate like, oh, I've been playing for about this long. There's about this much playtime, so therefore my Pokemon's probably this old. That way, like, your Pokemon can creep up on you by surprise and just die. Cut and surf by yourself. You could, but then it doesn't... I want to keep it still a Pokemon run. That's a quality of life change. That makes life better. I don't think it makes it more of a challenge. That makes it easier. Status effects have more of an effect on them if they're older. What if your Pokemon is old? I don't know. This seems too much work in my head the more I think about it. I was going to say, if your Pokemon gets old, its defense and special defense goes down. Like, it's, maybe it's IVs. And then poison kills it automatically. They get more grayscale the older they are. Is that even possible? Is that doable? Their sprites, like, fade. Their opacity on their sprites decreases as they're older. I've run out of ideas. croak instead of faint. That is more work than it's worth. This will already keep Chris busy for 4 months. I could beat this. Make STD kill old Pokemon instantly. No, old Pokemon with STD just get, they get creepier. They turn into ghost Pokemon. This is not Chrysicola. This is a chat run that we're altering. I could beat this in 1 week. Where it stands, I beat this in 1 week. 1 week. Modify the palette and the memory, or maybe apply some color shift thing to the sprite. I would make that a reach if I did that. I don't think it's like pertinent to the challenge. I think it would just be like a fun graphical, like cosmetic change. I think if we build this run, it would be fun to go back and add that later. Putting in the PC effect age, it makes age stagnant, but it lowers friendship, and if the friendship's too low, then it stops obeying you. So now you could have this old as sin Pokemon, old as dirt Pokemon you're trying to keep alive for the Elite Four, and then you bring it to the Elite Four and it doesn't obey you. Intimidate, but it lowers defense. I'm not going to add any new abilities. The only new abilities I'll add are like the additional effects. Like if we get like an ill Pokemon, it loses its ability and it's replaced with like whatever makes it ill, like an STD. Random money amounts on the floor. Elite Four and Champion are level 100 because they're the top trainers. No, I'm thinking when I do this, I want it to be like randomized or something. We could make it so like it has dynamic level changing, but I don't know if that's more realistic or not. Freeze to death if you don't have enough clothing. Where in Hoenn would you freeze to death? Because then you could give everything a silk scarf if you don't want it to freeze in battle. But where would that, like an ice cave or whatever it's called? In Shoal Cave? Random chance for Pokemon to just die in the middle of a fight from a heart attack. I think we have enough random fight chances. 90% of encounters are just Zigzagoon. Okay, now we're getting a little... I think we're getting close to finished on the ideas here. We need weather to change. Okay, maybe more towards the bottom. Actually, that is more of a realistic one. We could do dynamic weather. Or dynamic weather or kind of random weather. Added. Added. If you don't use the bathroom in XYZ amount of time, you have a chance to get a UTI. We already have the Pepto run. We already got a potty break mid-battle. Robbing other trainers? Yeah, but that makes it easier. Add an overstuffed feature. If you eat too much, the Pokemon dies. That's an interesting idea, actually. Okay, chat, you tell me. Seasonal weather might be difficult because then you have to add a whole other layer to RTC. Chat, if the belly goes over 100, Pokemon dies. And belly is invisible. You can't see belly. You just know when you catch it, it's 100 and time passes. What do you think about that? What do you think about too much food kill Pokemon? Belly go over 100, Pokemon dies. Belly hits 0, Pokemon dies. Speed should drop massively. Yeah, but then it would just go back down, like, shortly after. So you could just, like, overfeed your Pokemon constantly. And then, before you get into the battle, just wait. And it'll go back to normal. They have to throw up. More like torture. They get diabetes. Let's do the kill one. Let's do the kill one. The kill one would be easier to implement too. So where'd I write something about that? Let's just do it right here. I'll do a question mark. I'll do a question mark with it. If belly over 100 Pokemon dies, let it cap at 100 even if it would have been overfed. I mean, the other thing too is the requirements for the item still have to exist to add to the belly. Also, what if it was like 70 and you used a revival herb is useless. This doesn't even need to be here. This is unusable. What if your belly was like 80 and you used a berry, right? Because then you'd be like 5 over on accident, and then your Pokemon would die. And you wouldn't know. You would just accidentally kill your Pokemon by feeding it one berry. So I don't think that makes sense. The lighter your hair becomes. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Let's not do overfeeding. Let's just do cap. Let's just do a cap on the belly. Keep this. What if belly was your HP stat? Well, then potions would affect it directly. Which doesn't make sense because that's medicine. Did I add? Okay, no, let me add something. Medicine and vitamins can get your Pokemon sick? Question mark. If doable. If not too much work. If not more work than worth. Pokemon won't use held berries if their belly is too high. No, I'm not going to make it a requisite. I'm going to make the belly a side effect because it'll just be easier to code. Like, in addition, it also does this. Vitamins are now described as steroids. Okay, fine. Let's just say drugs. Drugs are PEDs. Every Pokemon's belly limit is their HP stat. No, because that would make like Chansey pretty easy to use and stuff like that. Which kind of makes sense. Like Snorlax having high HP makes sense. But I think it's tougher if it's just 100. And easier to code. Tougher game, easier code. Pokemon with Gluttony have a higher max belly. Gluttony doesn't exist in Gen 3. Berries can still be eaten even if at max HP. No. It has to match the requisite of the item. So if you have a cherry berry and your belly is like out, you can't use it unless you're paralyzed. But it's fine because lava cookies and like fresh water and soda pop and lemonade are all like infinitely accessible in the game with money. So once you beat Maxie, I think it's Maxie in Emerald. Once you beat Maxie on Mount Chimney, like you never have to worry about belly anymore at a cost, and you can add 5 as many times as you want. I mean, at the cost of item plus tax if we do tax. Lemonade and water have a chance to freeze. It's kind of funny. Your Pokemon got brain freeze. That's okay. I'll do that as down low. Not necessary, but lemonade and water can freeze. Brain freeze. Low random chance. Does that mean you can use the EV berries no matter what? Yeah, but I don't think they're like easily... Are they even obtainable in the main game? Junichi Masuda asks you if you need help after every scripted event. Do you need help? Hey, right over here. Can I help you? I'll be right here. Let's do this too. Soda Pop -5 secretly except to you guys. Soda Pop is -5. I wrote equals. Soda Pop makes you more hungry. Scary Face can give Pokemon heart attacks. Okay, wait. We have a line here that says your Pokemon can get scared and lose a turn. What if Scary Face auto triggers this? If it goes first. It's like a flinch. Like Scary Face, automatic flinch. Should we do Leer 2 then? Scary Face Stomp. That would be crazy, right? Like you're poisoned, your Pokemon's ill, but you just keep getting Scary Faced over and over again until you lose. And your speed's going down, so if they actually... Scary Face is the ultimate stall move in this run then. Because if their speed's going down, you can just keep flinching them over and over and over again once it outspeeds. If they get scared, there's a small chance to get a heart attack and die. Okay, then it can't happen. The Scary Face can't happen as a flinch chance too then. Because then you just get stalled until you die. Wait, okay, wait. Can we make it so Scary Face is implemented and works in that sense only if it's from a Pokemon that's a higher level and goes first? That might be tough to implement, but I think it's doable. Make every Pokemon's base stats range like up 5 and -5. Isn't that just IVs? Only enemy trainers get Scary Face. Let's say enemy only. Let's say you can get Scary Face, but it doesn't work the same. Like, enemy Pokemon can't get scared. They're trained far better. Pokemon except Chris looks very handsome. What? What does that sentence even mean? Make it a high chance, not a guarantee. Make Scary Face fail if it's used consecutively. Okay, flinch is not consecutive. How do you spell consecutive? Got it. I think let's not do the heart attack. Let's just do the flinch. Pokemon rehabilitation. If hurt enough in a battle, the next time you heal a Pokemon Center has to stay there to rehabilitate for 30 minutes. That is kind of dope. That is kind of dope. If your Pokemon... Okay, wait. We do have, like, the 80% chance... Or, excuse me. We do have the... If your Pokemon takes 80% of its HP in one attack, it gets a permanent debuff. I don't know, like, what variable or what flag would be on that Pokemon that we'd have to add to make it know, like, okay, this Pokemon's permanently debuffed. Other than lowering its IVs. If we made it like an actual ID on the Pokemon data, we could say, like, all right, if you heal this Pokemon, they'll take it away from you for X amount of time. And then it'll be back to normal. But then we'd have to store all that data, too. And then we'd have to track its original IVs. I think it's too much work. I think it's too much work the more I think about it. But it's a fun idea. Because you'd have to track... Every time that happens to a Pokemon, you would have to track their IVs somewhere. Their original IVs. Every 5 seconds you spend in it, you get charged. That'd be evil. You get a pop-up that says, you don't have health insurance. You lost 500 Poké Dollars. Every second. Let Pokemon do coke. Lock it into daycare, STD chance included. What would, like, you just keep it in the daycare forever? Red candies are stale and reduce happiness. What if we said something else? What if we picked a different item? Because I think they would gain happiness from a candy. Candy takes a long time to go stale. It takes a very long time. That is not how natures work, Blaze. Oh, wait, no, it is. It's IVs. It's IVs that get impacted. So sort of, yeah, it is. Sort of, you're both right. Keep it in the daycare until the time is up, and then it can be retrieved. Like, you're saying, like, based on RTC is when you can take the Pokemon out. And it's guaranteed STD. No, I just kind of like, if a Pokemon goes in the daycare, when you take it out, there's a chance, depending on how long you left it there, or how many levels it goes up or something, it gets a STD. Too much for too little. Poke-napping. I feel like we've got a lot here. I feel like if we keep going, we're going to make the list too long, and this will never get done. It'll take like a year to make. And keep in mind, too, I'm no good at decomp. Decomp is not something I'm very good at. Each of the 25 natures, with the exception of 5, will increase one base stat by 10% while decreasing it base stat by 10%. No, you're totally right. You're totally right. That is totally correct. If you bonk a wall with a mock bike, your Pokemon lose 10% of their current HP. Okay. Hang on. Let's add on to the trip one as a reach. 1 in 5,000 chance if running or biking, you trip and eat shit and the Pokemon in front dies. If you hit a wall with a bike, a mock bike, 100% chance Pokemon in front dies. It's actually really funny. Imagine somebody like is just trying it and they don't know the hack. They're like, oh, there's some buzz around Pokemon but real version. Oh, I want to try this. All right, guys, we're going to do the sky pillar thing. And they bump into a rock and their Pokemon permanently dies. Never do it again. No, I'm agreeing with you. This is going to be so garbage. This is, okay, I'm glad that this is the one that we pulled up today. Because I think this is a better, funnier, no offense to Scottage, because I love that hack. I think this is a better, funnier idea than the Pepto Run. Pepto Run is a great run. I'm not dogging on the Pepto Run, but I think this is next level, what we're doing to this one. Because in addition, we have parts and pieces of the Pepto Run. It's kind of in this. This is the natural progression. It pales in comparison to watching the Chris Piché stream. But I will play this! Add Pepto on top of this. I could. I know how to code it now. It's not far off from what you would do in Emerald as you would do in Fire Red. However, I coded it in binary, so it's not 1-to-1 in terms of what I have to do. I'd go into sleep at night. Like a time skip. Oh, you know when I was saying on stream it would be nighttime? That's not true. Emerald has an RTC clock. It's built in. It's not based on your computer when you play it in an emulator. What is this? We're planning a new run. We're coming up with ideas for a hack. And we have a lot for Pokemon, but more realistic. What was I going to say? Doc, I have a question for you. I don't know if you know the answer to this or not, Doc Breed. Is it possible to alter Emerald's RTC to make it change, like speed-wise? Like, can you speed up the RTC or slow it down? I'm sure you can alter, like, jump to this time. I'm sure that's easy because it's just, like, in the RAM. But is there a way to make it track time faster or slower? Do you know? RTC is real-time clock. Trainers can run up to you to engage in battle. You're just walking around and a trainer runs from a different map over to you and battles you. Maybe make it so if the sun explodes, it becomes permanently nighttime. No. Mount Pyre has your deceased Pokemon's tombs. Okay, I don't know how I would be able to track this without, like, overflow. But it would be funny if you went to a grave and it just listed all your dead Pokemon. Make it advance by more than 1 second per second. So, like, if there was a code that was, like, if a second passed, if second gets one higher, if greater than current second, add a second, I feel like that would get exponential. I feel like it would go crazy. But maybe that's possible. Maybe that's possible. Is it Pokemon we just watched Chris Crank 90s? I don't know what that means. Are you changing your name more than once? Wait, who? Who changed their name? I don't know what you're talking about. List them with name, age, cause of death, and happiness value. Okay, put that at the bottom of the reach. Put it above stock market, because I think that's more valuable to the gameplay than the stock market. But I'll list it at the very bottom. I know you can't see it. Pokemon who die get tracked on a tombstone. Nickname, age, cause of death. Like blunt trauma would be you lose in battle. And happiness value. I would say don't even do like value for the happiness. Like if it doesn't like you, like on a scale of like 0 to 20 or something, it would be like it hates player name. It hated player name. I would say like, for example, different causes of death, blunt trauma, gluttony, old age, disease, smashed into wall, or smashed would be like if you tripped or if you hit a wall with a bike. Be incredibly funny. Pokemon dies of STD and it says it hated you. I'll say friendship value writes a sentence about the player by range of numbers. So like if it's like 100 happiness, if it's like max happiness, it's like player's best friend. If it's like 80, it says something nice about the Pokemon, like 75, 80. If it's 50, it's like, it was an okay Pokemon. It was kind of boring. It was lame or something. And if it's lower than 50, it's like it hated the player. Or it was like it was a dog shit Pokemon. It's crazy to see that you're still working on this. This isn't, if you're referring to Chrysicola, this one isn't Chrysicola. This is a new idea. I just started this like last night. Make Pokemon moves do less damage, the less PP they have. We already have Pokemon get tired as the battle goes on. No, you're good, Captain Goldfish. No worries. But it is crazy that's still not a finished ROM, though. Cola is dead. It's not dead. Is Streamlabs working? I wonder if Streamlabs is, like, down, because Tasty mentioned it's down. I don't know if that's true, though. I don't know if that's, like, officially true. It works if you're on the website, but not in chat. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if there's something up with the API key or something. Server could be goofed. All right, I think we have plenty of things here, plenty of ideas. Let's read them off. Let's read them off real quick, because I think we have a lot here to work with, and I think we can make something really funny with this. Pokemon, but it's real. Here are the following changes. Pokemon can evolve mid-battle and always have a chance of fleeing if they're wild. Your Pokemon have a belly stat. That scared me a little. Your Pokemon can have a belly stat It maxes out at 100, and many different items can be used to increase your belly, including leftovers, which keeps it permanently full until you remove the item. I wonder... Okay, wait. Wait, I wonder if we should also say if you remove leftovers, it's gone. Because then you could spam leftovers. You could just give everything leftovers to fill up your belly. Or better yet, better. Belly does not go down. Done. Lock it in. No, we still need to make it one-time use. One-time hold. If you remove it, it is gone. There. If your belly reaches 0, your Pokemon dies. Have you tried making the game more fun? This is the most fun game on Earth. What are you talking about? Soda Pop also makes you hungrier. It is a trick item. It actually makes things worse. Choice items, Quick Claw, Focus Band, Macho Brace, Incenses, all of these things lower the belly when they activate, when they're being used, which means choice items every turn will lower your belly and could potentially kill your Pokemon after the battle. Downsize it? I think you're right. I think we need to look at the reach stuff and maybe remove some of those. The EXP share is unobtainable. That's a very easy one. That's just change the item or remove the script. Every time you enter Pokemon, the cashier can ask you to work the register. No. We could make it so marts close at night or something. This isn't Feebas fishing. We're coming up with a game idea. The Smoke Ball has a % chance to make your Pokemon permanently ill, which we will get into, because they inhale the carbon. That should be an easy one. If illness is implemented, this should be easy to also implement. Just add like a check for a random number. Medicine and vitamins can get your Pokemon sick. Vitamins get renamed as drugs. In other words, if you use too much potion, too much full heal, too much full restore, too much protein, iron, your Pokemon catches an illness, like we just talked about. Fishing minigame. That'd be a lot of work. I want to put that in Chrysicola, but don't say I said that. Don't quote me on that. Maybe stats decrease during battle automatically because the Pokemon gets tired. You get debuffs in battle that go away. But if your Pokemon's in too long, it receives a debuff. Any gender can fuck any gender. We are progressive here in this hack. Make sure to add if we find shiny Feebas at resets. We will. Pokemon have an age stat. Your age begins at 0, and based on the RTC, I don't know if it'll be every minute or a different amount of time. It goes up until 80 or more. Maybe this is flexible. Maybe this is a random number. But it's an auto-faint, auto-death. Pokemon is gone if it gets too old. Dies. If it's in the PC, this does not go up. Must be in party. Not all Pokemon are bisexual. Instead, there should be a random number generator that determines what can be attracted to. Then we'd have to add a new stat. We'd have to add a new ID to the Pokemon, and that's a lot of work. Add shiny Feebas. Be 100% for all Feebas. Kind of like our next Feebas run. No music. We replace all the music with... We add 3 new tracks to the game. That's like cave, interior, and exterior. And we make all the music play one of these tracks. Pokemon Center costs money. Maybe it goes up the more times you use it. I don't know, not decided yet, but this just costs money to utilize the Pokemon Center because healthcare is not free. Not in Kanto or Hoenn or Johto. It is not. There's a random chance, I don't know if it's 1 in 25, but your turn is skipped because your Pokemon has to go potty. It has to take a tinkle or a shit. So you don't get a turn. If the Pokemon is in the PC, friendship goes down, and if your friendship's too low, it does not obey you anymore. It loses the ability to obey you until its friendship goes back up. Blue Kirby, what is your question? If your Pokemon is a lower level than the opponent's, by a percentage of the difference, your Pokemon might get scared and lose a turn. And if it's wild, the encounter, it runs away. You flee the battle. Scary Face can auto-trigger this if it goes first and the enemy is a higher level. It causes a flinch. For implementing a good proper fishing minigame into the actual Chrysicola hack. But Chrysicola is built in binary and this would be decomp, so they're not one-to-one. It wouldn't be like a one-to-one thing. In Chrysicola, I just make it like a, you enter the game, there's an amount of steps you can take or a timer on RTC. You fish for a Pokemon, it's like the bug catching contest. But I think I'd rather just get the run together for this. How was your day, bro? I traveled today. I did traveling again today, so it was a long day. Confusion also causes a wrong move if by chance if it doesn't hit itself. This I don't think is necessary, but we could add it. I don't think it would be like that hard to add. It would be like if the Pokemon's confused, if it gets through the confusion, for a random chance, it implements the code from the not obey thing to pick a wrong move. Pokemon can be ill randomly based on Pokerus, but it's a much higher chance. It gets 1 IV across the board, and it's permanently badly poisoned, and it can spread like Pokerus. Pokerus becomes a disease. Some sort of stamina bar for the player. There could be. That might be tough to implement. That might be a difficult one to implement. You mean for like running and stuff, right? Add Shrek. If you buy something at the mart after purchasing, takes away an additional 7%. Tax. There's tax at the Pokemart. If the RTC says that it's nighttime, if the time is like 7 o'clock to 6 a.m., there's a 20% chance your Pokemon falls asleep in battle. Is there a way to cure illness? No. No, your Pokemon are permanently ill. They're always badly poisoned, and they have terrible stats. You could, I guess you could just wander around with your single Pokemon, though, because eventually Pokerus becomes not contagious. This is sick. Welcome, Accolade. Welcome to the stream. If you have not seen Accolade streams or videos, Accolade is a very good streamer, for the record. This is a crazy hack we're going to build. Chance of an STD if your Pokemon is in the daycare too long. If it levels up too much in the daycare, it's permanently burned. It loses its ability. It gains a new ability where it's permanently burned, but it also has Flame Body. Also, baby Pokemon cannot be affected. If you put a baby Pokemon in the daycare, it cannot get an STD for appropriate reasons. Walk too much and break your legs. That's fucked up. Okay, where are we? Dynamic or kind of random weather. Weather can either be dynamic or sort of random. Put Tyro in the game. I don't know about that one, Chief. But base game, this is going to be Emerald. I started it up in Emerald. Oh, also, I don't know if I mentioned it up here because it's not part of the list. The original hack idea says... Wait, I think it's down here, actually. I'll say it in a second. Stats, the HUD for battling, so your HP, your level, your experience, and beyond the right side of the summary screen is all invisible. Also, your abilities are invisible because you're a trainer and you can't just read that shit. You have to find out in battle. So you never know what your HP is. You never know what your stats are like, and you don't know which ability you have until it triggers, and then you have to keep that in your brain and remember it. What would you do about eggs? It's kind of weird that a dog lays an egg. I don't think I want to touch eggs just because it's like a lot of work. It's just a bit scary. A bit scary to edit the code of. Let's see. HP is invisible. Level is invisible. Level ups are unknown. Can't get read on HP or stats. Skill issue, Chris. What? No, like you don't know your IVs. You don't know your current EVs unless you track them and write them in a notebook. And then if your Pokemon gets sick, it just sucks. Lemonade and water. Here's some of the reach ones that we might implement but might not. Lemonade and water can freeze. Low random chance. I don't know about that one. I don't think it's necessary, but it's a funny idea. I'm not opposed to it. Food has a shelf life. That sounds really hard to implement that. I'm probably not going to do that one. Same with rock. These three I don't feel good about. Rock and Wild Battle seems like a huge change to the battle interface for every battle. Because you either have to replace an option that exists or expand the battle menu, and that sounds like a ton of work. Also, what would the rock do? Like, just make the Pokemon more likely to flee? Cynthia is the champion instead of Wallace, just to make it harder. I'll put that as a reach. We'd have to implement her team, which isn't like the end of the world if we just add like 6 Pokemon. But, well, it'll be a reach. If a Pokemon gets hit hard enough, like maybe 80% of their HP in one hit, it gets a permanent debuff. Its IVs get lowered, unless they're already 1. There's a 1 in 5,000 chance that if you're running or biking, you can trip and eat shit, and the first Pokemon in your party fucking dies. Also, if you hit a wall with a Mach Bike, there's a 100% chance that the Pokemon in the front dies. I feel like even though those are reach, the entire time crowd control has been on. No, it hasn't. I feel like that's a tough one to build, but it's so funny. I almost don't want to make that a reach. I want to put that in. That one needs to stay. That one is really funny. Also, like, just imagine somebody tries to play this hack. I already said this bit. I'm going to say it again. Somebody's doing the Sky Pillar, and they're like, all right, now we got to go over the cracks. We're going to get Rayquaza because now we have a level 70, and it's friendly, and its belly's full, and it's not old. Its age is 0. And then they hit a wall, and their best Pokemon dies. It just hit a rock, and it's over. Run is dead. It wouldn't work with crowd control, but that would be funny. If I could get it to work with crowd control, I would. Okay. Pokemon who die get tracked on a tombstone in Mount Pyre. Their nickname, age, cause of death, and happiness value are recorded. For example, if they died in battle, it's blunt trauma. If they ate too much food, it's gluttony, which I think we're not doing. I think I can get rid of that one. If it's because of old age, it's old age. If they got sick and died to badly poison, it's disease. And if they got crushed by a wall or tripping, or even an STD smashed, their cause of death was they were smashed. Friendship value writes a sentence about the player by range of numbers. For example, 0 to 25 would be, that Pokemon was dog shit, or that Pokemon fucking hated the player. And if it's like 100, it's like, that was my best friend. And then the final reach one is a functional stock market. So there is supply and demand. I don't know about that one. I don't think that adds too much, but it's kind of funny. It's a little funny. And that is all of the changes. That is a shitload. It's a shitload of changes. Who would like it more if it was, who was this one again? That would be what if when it was 0, there was also a % chance that it just got it wrong? Like the name was off by a few characters, the age was off by a few numbers, and the cause of death was it died. And then the friendship description was like, who are we talking about? Norman's leaking an STD, so it loses Truon, gets boosted facade. It would spread STDs too. It would be a permanent STD spreader when you try to battle him. Wait, that's kind of crazy. If we just replace Truon with an STD, then every Slackoth and Slacking would always have STDs, which is kind of funny for no reason, but also makes Norman way more difficult. That's a fun... Okay, wait. Did we do that? Did we do that, chat? Cause of death, I forgot. Something like, huh? Cause of death, death. STD Shedinja. It's unusable. Shedinja with an illness, unusable. dies in 5 steps. Think it's a great idea? Move Norman to 8th gym. No, Norman becomes the ultimate Nuzlocke killer of this. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. STD replaces Truant ability. So then a Pokemon with an STD loses its ability too. So like a Shedinja with STD doesn't have Wonder Guard either. So it's just like guaranteed to die. John, hello. Welcome. All right, wait. So if its contact causes burn, does that Pokemon get an STD or do we just keep it burn for simplicity? I think we just keep it burn. Cause of death, trying to crossbreed. No, I like having driving the bike into the wall and STD be the same cause of death. Smashed. Limited item usage for each Mon. The belly is your Pokemon has 100 belly when you get it and 0 age. The belly goes down, I think, by steps. And the age goes up by time. If your belly hits 0, your Pokemon dies. But items that can still only be used when they meet the requirements of the items other than leftovers, raises the belly, and age can't go down. Age cannot be fixed. You can only put it in the PC and like make its age static until you pull it out. So age would be like permanent changes, but it can be stalled. So if you had like a 79-year-old Pokemon and you took it to the Elite Four, it would die before it gets to challenge anyone. Or if you took too much time to challenge anyone anyways. Making a STD spread like Mummy is funny as hell and should be the case. I feel like that would make Norman ruin every run, though. I feel like Norman would be too hard in this case, though. Like, if it's just burn, it still has the same functionality in battle. However, if it's give the Pokemon STD, they lose their ability, they get burned, and like your whole party is guaranteed to have STDs after you fight Norman. Which is funny, but it's really fucking hard. Is this serious? Yes, this is a run we're planning on making. Yes. If you watched my streams over the last month, we built the Pepto-Bismol run for the last one. This is taking that and going further. Making something wilder. Norman should ruin every run. I mean, just for simplicity too, though, we just have to add, like, Flame Body. If it's not give STD. Would it be that hard, though, to change its ability permanently? I mean, there's non-permanent ones that exist. Like people have made as hacks for Emerald. Ghost types are a thing and normal has, like, only normal types. Does Norman have anything to hit ghost types with slacking? He has, what, like Focus Punch, Facade? Like, does he have Yawn? I don't remember what he has. Doesn't he have Bite? On Slacking would be the question. Slacking's his only Pokemon with Truant. Where is the shop? Do you mean the shop using points in the chat, or do you mean the shop in the game? Because marts are in every town. Feint Attack! Right. In Emerald he has Feint Attack. I don't think he has Focus Punch in Emerald, now that I think about it. So if he has Feint Attack, then he can hit Ghost still. And give them STDs in that case. Spinda has Psybeam. Spinda can't spread STDs, though. Yeah, Vigoroth doesn't. Ball Shop? Ooh, shit. Usually you do exclamation point shop, but I think Streamlabs is not working for some reason today. What is the link for the shop? I probably have it handy. I could probably just post it. I think I have it right here. Pin it. It's right here. Oh, Blaze beat me to it. Whatever. Whatever. No, I'm still cool. I'm still a smart one. I think we have plenty of stuff here, though. I think we have tons of stuff here. This is going to take a long time to build. But I think this is a really good idea. I think this is like one of our best run ideas ever, chat. To be completely honest with you. Chris, what is this run? It's the Pokemon, but realistic. You posted it twice. Yeah, this looks crazy. This looks crazy. If a Pokemon of a higher age is attracted by a younger Pokemon, is arrested. Okay, wait. Okay, what if we add to the any gender can fuck any gender? We also say babies cannot fuck and nothing can use attract on babies. Because babies they can't get STDs either. Better yet, you know what? I like your idea. Let's do this. Babies cannot fuck in daycare. If you use a tract on a babymon, then it is like self-destruct except you do no damage. This would go kind of hard because it would say like, let's say there's a Drowsy trying to use a tract on a Smoochum. Like the screen says Drowsy used a tract and then it plays the self-destruct animation and Drowsy just faints. This guy just streaming my job. What, writing? Are you a writer, Droid? What about up to 5 Pokemon can fuck? What? What are you talking about, Tyro? They die instantly, exactly. Someone can be born with an STD? Do we make like a no reproduce clause because it's meant to be played as a Nuzlocke? Do we make it so there's just no reproduction? No eggs? Like you can get a why not egg, but that's it? That's kind of a play Scottage. Like, what if you were up against a trainer using a tract and you knew they were going to use a tract? I can't think off the top of my head of someone in Emerald who does that. However, I know it's out there. I think maybe Flannery's Torkoal or something has a tract. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But let's say she did. What if her Torkoal was going to use a tract and you switched to an Elekid? The battle is yours. You just won. That was free. What if Tyro was freaky and called Freakro? You want to add, Tyro, gang banging to the daycare. That is what you're asking. You're asking for Pokemon gang banging. Pokemon threesomes, foursums, and fivesums. This is what you're asking. Most of Flannery's mods attract. Okay, it could be genius then. Check general. I think I found the RTC stuff. That could be huge. Frequency, interrupt, enable, per minute, interrupt, enable, alarm, interrupt, enable, a 12-hour mode. Okay, so it has hours per day, minutes per hour, and seconds per minute. That's huge. Wait, that's actually huge. So if you said like 1 second is a minute, then you could keep minutes per hour the same and hours per day the same, but then every second an hour goes up and 24 every 60 seconds, every minute an hour goes up. So 24 minutes would be a day. I think that would be the way to do it. And then days could age your Pokemon a certain number instead of like years. Pokemon ROM hack where all the trainers Pokemon only know explosion. You get a ghost type. We did a run where we only know explosion and chat got bored. So I didn't finish it. You have to use a credit card to buy stuff, and it's Chris's actual credit card information. Yeah, chill, Tyro. Rabies was kind of what we did with illness. We have illness in the game. So, like, A Pokemon can have Pokerus, but the odds are way higher, which causes it to be permanently badly poisoned and 1 IV across the board. Also, it's contagious until Pokerus is not contagious anymore. So Pokemon next to it can get the same effects. Illness because rabies was too specific. Yeah, it's kind of like using what we already have, so we don't have to make new stuff. Like all these things, and then making it vague so it could be any illness. You could refer to it as rabies. You could refer to it as butt boils. I don't know. Ass pimples. I'm not adding the Shadow Realm. I think we have plenty here. Ghost can be exploded then. Ghost types are immune to STDs. Nah, they can get STDs. Nah. Stomp is super effective on bugs. Did you know, fun fact, if you stomp on a Pokemon with Minimize, it does more damage? The more you know. Why'd I hear ass pimples? Well, it's an illness. It's an illness. Is that true? That is true. That's facts. Why am I getting work stuff? Or do you mean the butt pimples thing? Look. I think, is potty related to hunger? No, potty is random. Potty's just random in the battle. Here's the thing. I might have tricked you a little bit today, chat. Because we are going to make this. This is a thing we are going to build. However, I'm not going to build it on stream. I'm not actually going to code on stream because I have to do a ton of research to get any of this done. Like, we would get nowhere. We would get nowhere on this. Look, what time is it right now? It's 9 o'clock. I don't think it's Jackbox time. I knew it. Knew what? I wanted to get everyone's ideas so we could get a really good hack going. Like, I had ideas, and they were good, but we just pulled the best of the... We just took the Avengers of ideas and got them together for this hack. Gartic Phone. Here's what we can do. We can Feebas fish. I won't force you guys to do a Feebas Tuesday because I do need content as I do have contracts that are up in the air for this month and I need to make content. And if we don't finish Feebas today, then there's no content for today. It's the most fruitful stream for this hack. I agree. We could Feebas fish. We could Discord games. We could... We could Ace Attorney. Jump scare is here. Holy shit. Solitaire. I'm thinking no to Minecraft. Ace Attorney, yes, we could do. Your fingers look really long. I have big hands. Look how big my hands are. Yeah, rare jump scare. We have a binge drink. No. It's a Tuesday, my dude. Any updates on Chrysicola? Nothing new as of today. Put the gripper. I'm not putting it back on the screen. How am I going to do that? You made more progress than in over 115 hours of feebassing. I haven't fished today. I haven't done any fish. Look, we got room for one more option. So if you have an idea of something you want to do, chat, other than Discord games, Feebas fishing, and Ace Attorney, please let me know. Please let me know. Don't say that. Showdown? We just did Showdown, though. We did just do Showdown. Dagon Rompa. Jackbox. Pinball! Pinball is interesting. We haven't done pinball in a long time. We do have a fishing rod controller plugged in if we wanted to do fishing rod Pokemon pinball. Crucify Chris for an hour. Short story games? You mean like AI Dungeon? Or MAGM? Animal Crossing. Alright, here are your options. Oh, unfortunately, no, Tyro. I don't have that set up. Hollow Knight and Persona 4 are still on the backest of burners. Drawful is interesting. End stream early and have a good night's sleep. I would like to, but what if there's a chance for content and then I can fulfill my contracts and not get in trouble? And be entertaining all at the same time. Also, who of the members put a 1 in the chat if you listen to the Happy album? Who listened to the Happy album extended of the members? The content grind. There's mostly Feebas fishing votes. A 2. Look, I know it's an AI. What 0.5? I'm guessing you listened to half of it. I watched it. I watched the album, Chris. I know it's AI, which sucks. It's an AI thing. How come suddenly there was like 5 Discord votes all at once? How did that happen? I know it's AI music, which is kind of shit, but it does have my brain in its writing, and it makes me laugh. Love the second song. I didn't show that one on stream. That one was, what was it? I'm addicted to making hentai using Dolly 3. Happens because God hates you. Your humor is bad? That's a whole... Come on, that's a funny album. That's a funny album. Yeah, I did use Suno. Remember Landon? I do. Alright, we're gonna redo this poll with just 2 votes. We're not doing Gartic, by the way. We've done too much Gartic. For reference. I always think the triangle on Feebas's head is the musical triangle. Yeah, I can see that. I started doing that, and then I realized that people will probably take that out of context, and it'll look like I'm like trying to fuck the fin. Which is not good. Discord Games is in the lead here. Be better if we turn this into a horror stream. By horror stream, do you mean a horror game? You did this silly with the fish. If we did a horror stream, what would it be? I'm wondering if there are alts because suddenly there's way more votes, but I can't determine if that's true or if that's not. So I don't know. You might not get fired and hung by your bosses for being a silly Billy. Pokemon Art Academy. Let me Google that. For the 3DS. I didn't know that was a thing. It's an educational drawing game. What if I just did Pokemon Channel for the GameCube? Luigi's Mansion. That's the scariest game. Blue Kirby, what is your question? We ain't doing that again after last time? But when was the last time we did that? We've never done that. Hello, Blaze. Slenderman. Play Slenderman. Chris, please play Slenderman. Play Pokemon Channel. I'd be miserable. That's like not even a game. It's not a game. I don't think anyone is interested in that. Quilladin. No, that's drawing from memory. That's not Pokemon Art Academy. Five Nights at Freddy's. You should play the Herobrine mod. That's what you need to play the Herobrine mod. Alright, I guess we're doing Discord games with chat, it looks like. Looks like this vote is not changing. It is not shaking, quaking, or moving in any direction. Mario Kaizo with a taser pointed at his heart. First of all, do you think I'm that good at Mario? I'm a Pokemon streamer. Barely. Barely even. That's like if you took Wolf Glick and made him play Mario and then also made him pretty bad at Pokemon. Alright. If you would like to join on Discord games, I want you... I don't know if you can see in this little corner over here. I want you to join this voice channel. This is where I want you to go, and I will start up the game. Emerald Kaizo Ironmon Hardcore Nuzlocke. Look, I know everyone who's streaming Pokemon these days is doing one of two things. One is Ironmon. The other is Run and Bun. And there's no in between. Unless they're doing Radical Red. That is an outlier. I know they're doing those 2 and or 3 things. We're not going to do those on this channel because everyone else does them. Want me to retype my message? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It might help. Was that your question? People want the Pokemon channel. All right, here are your options, chat, for Discord games. We can do Chef Showdown. We can do Putt Party. We could do Bobble League. Or we could do... What's the 4th one to start? Let's just start with those 3. There's your poll, chat. We're gonna pick a game. I'd be here for Pokemon channel. I would be kind of miserable though, because you're just teaching like a Pichu how to watch TV. Also, doesn't that get your... Isn't that copyright claim because they actually play the Pokemon cartoon? Is there a way you could get a sprite sheet of the blue sprite from Blazing Blue? I think it's already in the Discord, isn't it? I think it's already somewhere there. I have that. I can put it in there if it's not, but I think it's already in there. Why can't I vote? I don't know. Did you already vote on accident? Chef Showdown seems to be taking the lead by a pretty large margin to start things off here. Putt Party and Bobble League are far behind, but there's only like 8 votes. Votes have been a bit weird today. Interesting. I think maybe, here's my theory. I think Streamlabs isn't having a problem today. I think YouTube's having a problem based on what I'm seeing here. Based on different API type beats. Based on people having struggles in chat, and based on this voting being weird. I think YouTube is running into issues. I also think my Stream Deck is. They're getting cut out. Is that what that says? Alright, how about this? How about this? Type a 1 if you want Chef Showdown. Type a 2 if you want Putt Party. Type a 3 if you want Bobble League. And I will look at what you're typing in reference to what's on the poll. Doc Breeb, enjoy your dinner. I thought you said you wanted a different one than you wrote. Yeah, you just retracted that. 4 is not an... What is the matter with you? 3 because it sounds dumb as hell. 5 is not an option. I'm seeing mostly 1s and a few, maybe 2 or 3 3s. I think 2. It's YouTube. What is... I'm going to do a Google search real quick. There is a ton of reports of YouTube being down right now for people. His ass can't count. 10 is not an option. 0.5 is not an option. I think there's a bunch of reports, though, of people saying that YouTube is down right now, so it's probably having some server-type beat issues. I can't seem to find any of the ROM hack sprite channels. I can put it... it would have been in general, but I can put it into one of those if you really need it. Let's just do Chef Showdown, because that's what's in the lead here, even if the votes are being funky. Why are you calling me mid? The fuck? I come on here, I say let's stream, let's be entertained for a bit. You're gonna call me mid? So is this gonna be just like overcooked? By the way. What if this showed my IP and I didn't realize it? You are mid, but you're funnily mid. The fuck? Nicole, no worries. No worries at all. Also, I didn't realize there's music in this. How am I funnily mid? What does that even mean? Really tired, no bass tonight? I cannot blame you there. I cannot blame you. How many people do we have? We can have one more person. One more person could join this game, it looks like. Go solo or team up to outscore the weekly leaderboard? What else? What? Someone's playing? Fast head-to-head with friends. Unlocked after first score attack? You have to do this first? No one's allowed to call Chris except me. I think my mom is well within her rights to call me. Can't join right now? All good. All good. We have room for one more, however, if someone would like to join. It's like hanging around someone you know is a loser, but you keep hanging with them despite it because they make you laugh. I ought to time you out for 1 second for that. My days. Are we getting a final person to play? Or should I just start? I think I'm just going to start. Wait, only 4 people? Wait, what's happening? Only 4 people can play? But it gave us the option for more than 4 people to join? Also, what are we doing? How do I move? Do I just click? Playing with myself. I didn't have to read that. We need to make a burger. I need a patty. Give me that. Put it on the grill. Let that shit cook. This is easy. This is baby time. Baby play. Baby play. Okay, then you put this here, and then I put this. Wait, I put this here. Done. Do I like take this and then what do I do? Oh, do I just put it over here? What the fuck? Salad. You. 1, 2. This is like overcooked but worse. Looks like garbage. How do I make, do I just take this? This is ass. Well, I don't need this. Does anyone need a burger? You need fries. Wait, my hands are empty? What do you mean my hands are empty? I just made fries. What is happening? Give this to her. If you play Letter League, I'll join for sure. Letter League is the slowest game on earth, Tyro. It was made in a Chinese sweatshop. I can't, like, disagree with you there, to be honest. Fuck, I don't need this. This does suck. If you want to talk about mid, this is mid. Somebody make a burger! I got that. What are you doing? We had fries. We had fries the whole time. We didn't need fries. You can have this. It's yours. We have tons of fries. Nobody needs to make fries. Are these different for every person? We're all trying to do the same thing at the same time. Someone make a soda. This sucks. Letter League is so good. I don't think it's good for a stream, though. You know what I mean? We already have a burger. All right, hang on. I have fries. You don't have to cook fries. Fucking. Ugh. This is going in the trash. Okay, I have burger. You have a burger. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Fucking dude. Get the burger. You. There's like zero coordination to this. Okay, you guys are making a burger. I'll make her. I have a soda. This is stupid. Just fucking put it in the trash. What? You can have a soda. I don't care. You can have this. I don't. Okay, take this. What? Okay, you can take anything. Take this. Take it from me. Salad can go to you. What? Well, okay. Chris, can we do Gartic? Gartic is a lot better than this. This is kind of booty. Okay, don't get mad. There you go. There you go. You're fine. She's a burger. Take it. Take it. Take it. Fucking you take it. Hand empty. What do you mean? Gartic gets more people involved. This is true. And it is much less... Oh, fuck. It is much less mid than this. Fuck. You take it. No, fucking you take it. Fucking, why? Nobody's taking my food. Is that on fire? Okay, I think I've had enough of this. This is incredibly mid. Why don't we do Gartic? This is crazily mid. Fuck it, we're doing Gartic. Maybe other Discord games since before you mentioned you were a bit burnt out on Gartic. This was truly mid. Activity was not fun. There you go. Nah, let's just do Gartic. Let's just keep it the same as usual. Fuck it. Fuck it. Why not golf? I mean, we could do golf if you guys really want to do golf. I think Gartic Phone does get people more involved and more entertained. Even though I am a little burnt out on it. But I also I don't know what I'm going to say. Golf is fun. But I think chat generally likes Gartic Phone, which is fine with me. Play golf afterwards. We might have time for that. We might just have time for that. Quiplash to Discord games? I don't think they're allowed to. Uno sucks on this. Uno is no good on this. Like a regular Uno app is way better than Discord's Uno app. We got plenty of room if more people do want to join. We got plenty of room before we start. And I know what's going to happen. I know as soon as I click start, someone is going to pop in and be like, oh, I just missed it. Can I still join? Anyway, I'm snoozing. Good luck. I hope you sleep good. All right, here's the other thing. If we're going to do Gartic, we need a theme. Gotta do a theme. All good, Blue Kirby. What's the song? This is The Post Office from Animal Crossing. Chat, what should our theme be? Water. Every single one is going to be someone drowning. How do we join? If you go into the Discord, which is in the description, I don't think I think YouTube's having issues, and the call for the Discord link won't work in the chat. You'll have to go to the description. But if you're in the Discord, go to here and just join the game. Join the game that I have. Playboy Cardi. Oiled up Drayden? Never. Never. Rock. Alright, the theme is rock. The current theme is rock. You have to do something. Take it as you'd like. Is it rock music? Is it a rock? Oh, that redeem will not work, Tyro. I'm so sorry. It's rock. And we're starting. Which channel? What's in the VC? Look at... No? What do you mean no? Is exactly what I said is going to happen happening right now? It could be The Rock. I was going to do that as a bit, but now it's spoiled. I have a feeling somebody's going to get the prompt that comes after this one and get really confused. They'll be like, oh, this doesn't have to do with rocks. This is a hard one to draw. Because I don't know what he looks like off the top of my head. Doesn't he have like one of these things going on, and then like a little bit of this action, and then a little bit of this action? And then he has like his thing here, and his thing here. Does he have like... I feel like I'm just drawing the guy from Kiss. Why does he have Mr. Crocker's ear? That makes no damn sense. Okay, what if it was like this? And then maybe he has like a mullet? I don't know. And then he's got one of these. And then like this kind of thing going. This looks like shit. Oh, is that what it is? Is it like... This looks like shit. Why must you have tricked us like that? What do you mean? I didn't really trick you, you know? We did plan a bunch of stuff for me to code. All right? Look, my initial thought was, yes, we will do this. We will code. And then I thought, what if I did a Feebas trick? And then I started the stream. And then I was like, no, but what if I reverse Feebas trick? I make chat think I'm going to do a Feebas trick, but I don't do the Feebas trick. And then we started the stream, and chat started giving me all these ideas. And then I decided it was way too many ideas to implement on here because it's going to take a long time, and it's going to take a lot of research, and it would be a really tough stream to watch. And that's it. That's how we got to this picture. That is the entire story plot A to Z that led to this. The conclusion of the story. Holy shit, why do we have only 8 people watching? What happened? What happened? We have more people in the Discord playing this game than we have viewers right now. Chat down. Was Tasty right when he rated? I think YouTube is just like fucked up. Thank you, YouTube. YouTube just fucked today. We might have to end the stream if it's that bad. That's crazy, though. That's unfortunate. That's sad. I think I crushed this photo, too. I feel like this is pretty damn accurate for what the submission requested. This is like, it feels like I'm talking to my own thoughts right now. It feels like I'm an insane person just talking to myself. One viewer. Holy shit. Am I not enough for you? That's insane. Holy fuck. Okay, hang on. Check this out. Check this out. Can I shrink this real quick? Can I shrink this? Good thing we didn't do a Feebas stream. My days. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this graph. YouTube's acting weird. I believe it. I believe it 100,000%. There's only 2 viewers on 235 views. Like trapped under rubble. Maybe getting cyber attacked? I don't think so. It's either like maintenance is going on and something's fucked, or just like a server went down at Google. Won't send half my messages. YouTube is fucked. Hang on, we might need to end the stream, but I do want to do a couple more of these drawings real quick, if possible. Because I'm actually enjoying the rock prompt. Blame the spring semester interns. Yeah, there's only one concurrent viewer right now. I think I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to put it into the chat.